Now, actor and filmmaker Tyler Perry sued for $260 million over sexual allegations. The complaint filed in Los Angeles accuses Perry of creating a, quote, coercive, exploitative dynamic with actor Derek Dixon.
Got the whole world. Anything. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
Hey man, I say my prayers and I'm a spiritual person. And I'm gonna let God settle all this craziness and all this. But we can't all do that, Eddie. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing, man. You know, that's what I'm doing.
I would love to work with Eddie. Eddie won't return my call, so maybe one day we'll have a conversation. But I think Eddie got to a place in his life, he's like, look, I've done it all, I've seen it all, peace out. So, I don't know, I love to work with him.
After years of accusations about Tyler Perry's inappropriate conduct with young actors on set, the Me Too movement for male actors has finally arrived. Recently, an actor filed a major lawsuit against Tyler, claiming that he was molested by Tyler while working on one of his TV shows. Naturally, although many in the industry chose to ignore this situation for years and continued working with Tyler, now everyone has something to say. But one individual in particular, Eddie Murphy, has consistently declined to collaborate with Tyler. Tyler Perry has been trying to get Eddie to work with him for years, using public shoutouts and movie offers, but Eddie hasn't given in. And now that Tyler's empire is beginning to crumble and more serious allegations are surfacing, it doesn't seem like Eddie's distance from him is a coincidence. Let's just say when one of the most influential men in Hollywood is accused of such severe misconduct, you start to wonder who turned him down and what they might have known. Let's take a look at the details of the case against Tyler Perry, what Eddie might have known about Tyler's alleged predatory behavior, and why Tyler tried so hard to involve him.
The complaint, Tyler Perry has been using his power and influence to impressionable and vulnerable employees and actors who look to him for guidance and mentorship while pursuing their dreams.
Alright, first, let's discuss the lawsuit against Tyler Perry that has Hollywood talking. Actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in more than 80 episodes of Perry's popular shows The Oval and Ruthless, recently filed a lawsuit that could shake Tyler Perry Studios to its core. The lawsuit, filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, accuses Perry of inappropriate behavior, retaliation, and creating a predatory work environment. The suit is worth a staggering $260 million, but what's even more bizarre than the money is the story behind it. Shortly after casting him, Tyler allegedly began grooming him, luring him with promises of production deals and career advancement, only to flip the script with unwanted advances, inappropriate texts, and what Dixon describes as coercive pressure. Apparently, this wasn't just a one-time incident. Dixon detailed a pattern of behavior that lasted for years, claiming Tyler constantly asked strange questions about his private life and made suggestive remarks about his appearance. Dixon also claimed Tyler became jealous of his interactions with other men on set, including messages where Tyler asked, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?" When Tyler asked Dixon what role he played and then acknowledged that he was a top, the exchange became even more bizarre. Tyler reportedly said Tyler Perry allegedly sent disturbing messages to actor Derek Dixon, including graphic comments and offers of a friends with benefits relationship. Dixon claims Perry abused his power, promising career opportunities in exchange for sexual favors, then cutting ties when rejected. His character on The Oval was abruptly killed off, and he says he suffered severe emotional and financial damage. Perry's legal team has denied all allegations, calling the lawsuit a baseless money grab.
An attorney for Perry and his production company denied the allegations in a statement to Access, claiming that Dixon is, quote, an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. The statement went on to note that Perry, quote, will not be shaken down, and that his counsel is confident these fabricated claims will fail. When asked for comment, Dixon's legal team told Access that at this time they believe the complaint speaks for itself.
The problem is, this isn't the first time Tyler has been accused of preying on young male actors in similar ways. These allegations have been circulating for years. Even though Derek Dixon is the first to take legal action, actor Christian stirred controversy 2 years ago when he posted a cryptic video alleging abuse by two powerful black men in Hollywood. Although Christian never named names, he left enough hints that many concluded one of the men was Tyler Perry. Christian said that Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy inspired him to speak up. He noted that young men in the industry often experience this kind of behavior but are too afraid to speak out publicly.
It reminded me about not just me, because it was brutal going through it because it lasted for years.
It's important to remember that Christian's Hollywood career began in 2005 with Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Later, he worked with Tyler on several projects, including All the Queen's Men, What's Done in the Dark, and Madea Goes to Jail. This long-standing working relationship led many to believe that Christian was implying Tyler was one of the powerful men who targeted him.
I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once I was like, well, I gotta protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police. As a crime, attempted sexual is a felony. Literally strategically planning my next 8 moves. I'm good. God got me, because he was watching when I was offered these opportunities and I didn't say yes. I didn't sell my soul or my ass. Excuse my French, y'all. I know some of y'all, hopefully y'all have no kids around, but I didn't sell nothing for success. It's like, nah, that's not what I want.
Christian further stated that the men who abused him continued their behavior over the years and refused to take responsibility. He also said he still plans to turn over his recordings and evidence to law enforcement, which is why he allowed the statute of limitations to expire.
Statute of limitations expire. It's not about money, but I'm gonna have to take the receipts, the recordings down to the police department and let them hear this individual. I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I declined. Because again, scenic route. I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. But being that I wasn't working with him and we were in my apartment, he had visited my apartment to offer me a job of this fall because the lead of this particular project was going to do something else, so he needed another lead. I recorded it because I didn't trust him, and I had told him over and over, and he still always tried shit. Just tried shit. So if people don't believe me, they can hear him in his voice. I have always kept.
However, after his video went viral, Christian virtually disappeared from the spotlight. There were rumors that Tyler Perry had secretly paid Christian a large sum and silenced him with an NDA, but Christian stopped posting and never addressed the situation again. Meanwhile, Eddie Murphy's name keeps coming up as fans dig deeper, recalling celebrities who might have tried to warn the public about Tyler. Reportedly, Tyler tried for years to bring Eddie into his empire-offering collaborations roles and public praise in an attempt to gain his support.
Have you ever thought of a Medea meets the Clumps? You know I love to come in here and give you some ideas.
Listen to me. I would love to work with Eddie. Eddie won't return my calls. So maybe one day we'll have a conversation. But I think Eddie got to a place in his life. He's like, look, I've done it all. I've seen it all. Peace out. So I don't know. I'd love to work with Eddie on something for sure.
You just gotta walk up on him the next time you guys are one of these Oscar parties.
No, Eddie doesn't show up anywhere. Eddie is a recluse. He shows up nowhere. If I find him, I will corner him.
Eddie wanted no part of it. He avoided Tyler, refused meetings, and repeatedly rejected offers. It wouldn't make sense for Eddie to avoid Tyler simply because of eccentric roles Eddie's never had a problem going all out for a part. According to someone close to Eddie, he always felt uneasy about Tyler, which is why he kept turning down opportunities to work with him. Despite Tyler's public image centered around Christianity, Eddie's circle says Tyler didn't live by those principles in private. It also appears Eddie had a specific issue with Tyler's close relationship with prosperity preachers such as Diddy's associate bishop T.D. Jakes. Even though Eddie Murphy's past isn't spotless, he has made serious changes. He values family, quit the party scene, and started living on his own terms. That's also why he grew even less interested in working with someone like Tyler Perry. What are your thoughts on the controversy surrounding Tyler Perry and Derek Dixon's lawsuit? Is this just a shakedown, or do you believe Derek is finally telling the truth?